This is episode 456 of Bella in Your Business. And we're back with another episode of Bella in Your Business. My name is Bella Vasta, and we've been doing this like on and off week. How do you guys like it? Our statistics show us that you really like it, because actually on the off week, when we're promoting a certain kind of topic like AI and giving you 3 episodes to binge on, y'all are binging. So I hope that this is working out. I would always love your feedback because I do this for you. I don't do this for me. So go ahead and just shoot me an email, bella@jumpconsulting.net. Well, let's go. It is in November. We're in the final couple months of this year of 2025, and it is amazing. At the beginning of this year, I was trying to get people to actually pay attention to AI. And now I would say that a lot of people are using ChatGPT, but they're using it as if it's a cell phone, that they're using it for calls. They're not actually using a cell phone for all the things that like a cell phone uses. And that's my analogy. And I know this because I talk to people all day long. They're like, you know so much. And I'm like, I don't even understand that, because I just kind of feel like everyone knows what I know. So right after I'm done with this episode, I'm actually jumping into the mastermind where I'm going to do the AI lab. Every single month we have a call where it's on Zoom and I just teach new AI stuff, or I answer questions, or we play. It's actually really organic and it's really fun. And we've been going over the time limit sometimes because it is so much fun. So I just want to encourage you, if you're using AI, are you using it to the fullest of your capabilities? Right now is the cheapest it's ever going to be. It is going to start increasing. In fact, Sora 2 that just came out last month that everyone's been playing with just slapped a fee on it, okay? So right now, you are the product. Right now, you are helping all of these language models and video models and picture models learn and get better and better and better. Once they've got all of that done, the prices are going to go up, and they're not all going to be as accessible as they are right now. So I'm telling you, you need to be in my community. You need to understand. You need to know the difference between all the different things out there so that you can leverage them. Or for when one is acting up, you can jump onto the other one. So come and join us, jumpconsulting.net/mastermind. Okay, getting into today's show, something that you can literally probably print out this transcript and just get the SOPs for, or get the Cliff Notes for. This is going to be jam-packed with tons of value. Most of this stuff you probably already know, but I'm here to remind you and excite you and give you the details that you didn't know. So let's get into it. We're talking about something that is going to really help get your visibility out there in your community for the holidays. The strategy works all year round. You just plug and play it. But the holidays are the perfect time to implement and even like try it out right now. So we're talking about holiday pet events. I know what you're thinking. I'm already overwhelmed. I don't have any time to do anything else. Like, I get you. But what I need you to understand is that there are very powerful ways to get your name out there, build trust in your community. That's huge. And position yourself as the pet business everyone thinks of when they need services. And the best part, you don't need a huge budget. You don't need to be at all the marketing events. You really just need to show up. I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this. I'm going to talk about why attending holiday pet events is game changer if you do it right. And I'm also going to give you super practical, actionable strategies that you can implement immediately and create your own event, like Santa Paws events, pup cup stations, and exactly how to leverage these events for maximum exposure. So let's go. So first things first, we need to talk about mindset. Mindset is literally the foundation for anything you do in your business. If you've been with me, you know that. I can tell you the how-to. ChatGPT can tell you the how-to now. What I help you with is the mindset, okay? That is my job, especially going into 2026, where most business owners completely miss the boat. It's with events, and they think that success looks like, well, I hosted an event and I didn't get any clients, so that didn't work. That's not the goal. It's not the goal. And if that is your goal, don't do it, because that's salesy. Like, nobody wants to feel like they're being sold to, okay? It's not how this works. It's about relationship building. Like, let me be crystal clear. Relationship building. The success of your holiday event is not measured by how many clients you get. I need you to hear that again. It's not a failure if you don't walk away with new clients. So what is the point? It's exposure. It's literally so that everybody sees your logo. Everybody gets familiar with your brand so that when they are in that decision-making routine, they feel like they already know, like, and trust you because they've seen your brand everywhere. That's what's going to stand out between you and someone else that they're looking at because they feel like, oh, they're in the community. Oh, I've seen them in Facebook groups. I've seen them in next door. Okay. That's human psychology. That's how it works. If you think back to how you make decisions, you're going to gravitate towards the brand that you feel like you've seen or know, or you'll get curious about it. Okay. We trust what we know. And if you're hiding in your house or you're just always in your car running through drive-through and running in and out of clients' homes and nobody ever gets to see your business, this is a really amazing opportunity. All those touch points, they add up. And it's called exposure effect in marketing. The more times people see you, the more they trust you. Period. End of the story. It's really that simple. So I want you to release any pressure about putting yourself into immediate conversations, sales conversations. Stop expecting instant results and stop judging events by how many people booked with you after that afternoon. You're playing the long game here. You're building brand awareness. Most of the time, the people that are going to see you at these holiday events, you're going to hear from them in May or June next year. And they'll be like, oh yeah, I saw you at an event. Like they forget the event, but they remember how you made them feel. You're establishing yourself as a community leader. You're becoming the pet business that everyone knows and trusts. And here's what happens when you do this consistently. Like I said, in May, June, you're going to start getting these calls and it's going to be from some event. And this is where it's going to be. They didn't Google, they Googled dog walker near me probably. And then they're going to be like, oh yeah, I've seen this brand everywhere. And boom, you're top of the mind. That's the power of exposure marketing. Okay, so you might be wondering, why holidays? Why not just do events all the time? And that's a great question. And let me tell you why holiday events are magic. First, people are already emotionally invested in their pets during the holidays. They're buying gifts for Fluffy. They're including Max on the family photos. They're making special treats. They're in celebration mode already. You're meeting people when they're already thinking about their pets and wanting to celebrate that relationship. That, my jumper, is powerful. Second, the holiday events are shareable. Think about it. When someone gets a cute photo of their dog sitting on Santa, what do? They post it everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, maybe TikTok. They send it to their family group chat. They make it their holiday card. And guess what? Your business name can be right there in that photo that they're sharing everywhere. And the holidays give you a legitimate reason to reach out. You can promote the local event in Facebook groups without looking salesy. You can post on Nextdoor. You can email your entire client list and say, hey, I'm hosting this fun thing. Come join us. Or I'm going to this fun thing. People want to attend holiday events. People are lonely. They're looking for festive activities to do, especially with their pets, because their pets offer that, takes that awkward feeling away. It takes that, it's a good icebreaker. And holiday events bring the community together. You're not just meeting potential clients, you're meeting other business owners, veterinarians, pet store owners, local influencers. That's why holiday pet marketing is a gold mine. These people that you're even just bumping elbows with, other business owners, these could be your potential referral partners. I remember I had one veterinarian that was responsible for 25 grand in my business that I tracked in 1 year. You don't need all of them. You just need a couple of them. And this is a really great time to not just be like, hey, I have a pet sitting dog walking business. You need to refer me. You get to actually build a relationship with them. So you can't put a price tag on these relationships. Holiday events specifically, they are a gold mine. And pet business owners are completely sleeping on this strategy. So maybe you don't have the time to necessarily do an event. Maybe you don't have the time and energy or a person that you can throw in a Santa Claus outfit, or you don't have a groomer or a veterinarian or a location where you can host one of these things. I would like you to think of all of the high density living, like the condos and apartment complexes that love to do community events. Those are always great places to do this. But if you don't have the energy to do that, and this is coming out the first week of November, I get it. You can attend events as well. And I've talked about this before, but I wanted to go into more depth here. Let's get tactical. The easier option is just attending the events. And it's a perfect way to start out with this. You're on a tighter budget, or you simply don't have the bandwidth to organize your own event right now. The beauty of this approach is that someone else has already done all the hard work. They've marketed the event. They've gotten people to show up. All you need to do is be there with your business cards, maybe a small branded giveaway, and your game face on. So this could look like you either have like a booth at the event, or maybe you're just attending the event. So it kind of depends on what it is. Like a farmer's market, it'd be kind of weird to walk up to strangers and give them your card. But like if it was a cheering station at a 5K run, like the turkey trot or something, that would make more sense and you could invite people. So strategy 1 is co-promotion. A lot of these people would be so happy to have you help promote it. So like think about it. If you were hosting an event and some other company just came up and said, hey, I want to promote your event, like I think it's great, you would be so excited for them. So excited, right? And when that happens, they start liking and trusting you. They start saying, oh, this is Bella. Let me find out more about her business or what she does. She's being really great about this, right? And so you're going to promote the heck out of the event. Why not? It gives you an excuse to talk to people online, next door, Facebook groups. And you're going to post about it on Instagram, share it on your stories, put it on Facebook, email your client list, drop it in like the Facebook groups, right? And the magic trick is that when you do this, tag the event organizers so they see that you're doing this. They're going to be so excited. They're going to love you and they're going to appreciate you and they're going to remember you and they're going to start recommending you. Trust me. This is like relationship 101 building. You're showing up as a supportive community member. That goodwill comes back to you. You're not asking them for anything. And again, like to your clients, hey, let's go cheer on the turkey trot. Like I'm going to be at this corner. Come meet us. Bring a chair and a socially loving dog. Or you could text them. So you get quality FaceTime with your clients so you can like build on those relationships. You show them you're involved in the community. You strengthen the relationship with them. And they might even bring friends with them who then are like, oh yeah, my friend likes you. How awesome is that? And then the third thing is strategy. Content. Guys, I even have to remind myself of this. This past weekend, I took a weekend and I went to go visit Liz, she's like about 3 hours south of me. And about 2 hours south of me is Tucson. So I did a little staycation for a night. And the place was so beautiful that I decided to do a lot of B-roll. And I even got out my microphone in like little corners and stuff and shot some content. Well, also when I'm with Liz, we're shooting content all the time for pet care team training for our reels and such. And I realized, oh my gosh, like, first of all, I'm really lucky to do what I love and that it's easy for me. I'm just always thinking of content. But in the context of this episode, I want you to think about that, like every event you attend is a goldmine for content. And that is exactly what happened to me this weekend. And I have to keep reminding myself that. And so I'm reminding you right now, like take photos, share behind the scenes stories, post about the cute dogs you meet. Even if you just take a picture and find their, like, maybe they give you their Instagram handle, and then you could write like a little blurb about what you loved about that interaction. That person is going to be seen, heard, and felt so deeply that they're instantly going to follow you. And so during the event, Instagram stories, quick videos, photos, engaging with people. After the event, what an amazing day at the Winter Wonderland Pet Fair. So great to be a part of this community. Swipe to see some adorable pups I met. That's 3 separate pieces of content right there. And now what's happening is that your social media feeds aren't just, look at me, or here's a graphic. There's so many graphics out there right now. You guys stop with the graphics. Like you should have like maybe 25% graphics at the most. Okay, side note, I'm not going to go down that hill right now. And so action steps for attending events. Like, let me give you like a little countdown here. Find 2 or 3 local holiday pet events happening from now to the end of the year. Then commit to at least 1 event and then start promoting it to your audience at least 2 weeks before. I would do like 1 to 2 weeks before. No more than 2 weeks though. Prepare business cards, simple giveaways, like depending on what kind of event it is. Take photos for content and follow up with anyone that you've connected with. It's not complicated, but it is effective and it does take intentional work. Now, if you want to host your own pet event, that's also amazing. The Santa Paws photo event is like the easiest thing to do. People love it. It's festive, it's fun, it's shareable, and it's like stupid easy to execute. So, all right, you need a Santa outfit. So go to Amazon and get a Santa outfit. You could get a college kid. You could get an old retired guy. Like, it doesn't matter. Stick someone in that Santa suit. You could offer to pay someone $15 an hour for 2 hours. Just sit in the suit. And they have to love pets too, right? A backdrop, Maybe you need a backdrop depending on where you're doing it. Maybe you don't need a backdrop, and you can go to Amazon for that as well. And you can seriously just use your iPhone. You do not need to get a professional photographer. Our iPhones are just enough. Do it on portrait mode or cinematic mode if you're going to do videos. Maybe total investment is like $100. And if you're buying everything from scratch. The other thing you can do is like a pup cup station. So maybe it's during like happy hour at a high density luxury condo complex. And they're always looking for events or fun things to do. And maybe like right near the dog park or in the where everyone kind of comes in, right where the mailboxes are or something, maybe they'll allow you to do a pup cup station. And that is a great way to talk with people and break the ice and get them to really want to know you. I'm not talking about doing a whole damn festival with like 20 vendors and a stage and a band and everything. I mean, you could, but I'm trying to motivate you into action right now and give you some really quick ideas. Now, the other place where this whole thing is so magical, it's because everything that I'm telling you today, you can literally do this the whole year, essentially. I mean, depending on where you live and depending on the weather, you could do something like this for Valentine's Day. You could do it for March Madness. I used to do Mutt Madness at a local sports bar. In the summer, you could do, I call them not yappy hours, but I call them mutton mingles. I also had one for singles. That was a disaster. But you could do any kind of pet event. Anytime there's anything going on. The easiest way to do this is when you have relationships with other businesses. So whether it's a patio of a sports bar that is pet friendly, or it's a grooming shop, or a doggy daycare shop, or anything. That's why networking and building relationships are so important. You're literally bringing potential buyers to these people's houses. And so I want you to really, really think about, why are we doing this? It is so much bigger than you getting a client. The compound effect shows up consistently when you do this. When you attend or host an event, you create all this brand awareness, and that's really good. But when you attend hosting and events consistently throughout the year, that's where the magic happens. Because after people have seen you 3, 4, 5, 6 times, right? You're not just another pet business anymore. Like, you are the pet business in your area. That's the one that they trust. It's about building reputation in your community as a business owner who's engaged, who cares, who shows up. And here's what a lot of pet business owners miss. You're not just meeting potential clients at this event. You're meeting future referral network. You might hate going to like BNI or networking groups. This is another form of networking. Other pet business owners who serve the same niche, veterinarians, vet techs, pet store owners, groomers, trainers, pet photographers, local bloggers or influencers. Don't even get me started on that. Who are your local influencers? These people, they're asked for recommendations all the time. And so when someone says, hey, do you know a good dog walker? Or like maybe they're promoting something about like going away to wherever it is in your area people go to. Here it's like Flagstaff or Rocky Point. They could be talking about that. And then they're like, hey, and if you need a dog walker, I know Bella's House and Pet Sitting. You know, it's a long game. I can't stress that enough. But relationships will always last longer than a business card. I've been saying that for 20 years. So I want you to really think about, what can you do, even on the smallest level? What can you do this month or next month? What one event can you attend or host? Because it really will help expand your business. The ROI of this episode alone could be thousands of dollars if you allow it. So what are you going to do? We all have an ability to respond, a responsibility. What are you going to do with this episode? If you have any questions, if you want to be more motivated, if you want to see how you can incorporate AI to help you do this even faster and more efficient, please consider joining the mastermind, jumpconsulting.net/mastermind. And when life gets you down, always keep jumping. Bye now.